Sometimes it feels like we need to catch a thought from our head and just pull it out, but we can't. You know, you start thinking about something like casually, and then now you're thinking about it 24/7, and it seems difficult to get over this thought and just be calm and still avoiding this chaos in your mind. So in this video, I'm gonna be talking about managing these thoughts, being better equipped to crush them and just live your best life with stillness. So if you're ready, let's get started. First things first, disidentify yourself from your mind. You are not your mind. You can choose which thoughts deserve your attention and which thoughts don't deserve any of your attention. And to be able to just disidentify yourself from your mind, it's like having that switch in your mind. And in order to do that, mindfulness is key. And how to be mindful? Yes, as you guessed it, meditation is essential. So I want you to start meditating from this stage to control these thoughts that don't seem to go away. And you might not know what meditation is, or you might know it but you don't know how to do it. So here's how you should do it, especially if you want a clear mind and to be able to disidentify yourself from your mind in your day-to-day life. So sit comfortably, relax, choose your way to sit, but don't be too comfortable because you're gonna fall asleep. So from here, just breathe and then focus on your breathing. Focus on the sensations of this breathing. This is just to keep you grounded in the present moment for the first time. And then just let your breathing come and go naturally, alright? Don't try to control it. Let it be and just observe it. Observe your breathing very, very close. Give it all of your attention. Then here's where the magic happens. You will start to think. You will start to overthink. You will start to, your mind starts to wander. And you might even forget that you're meditating. But once you notice them, once you become aware of this type of thoughts, I just want you to do one thing. Just realize that you're not your thoughts and your thoughts are not you. Simply acknowledge them and observe them. Don't freak out, and then just simply let them go. And how do you let them go? By simply shifting your focus again to your breathing. Now if you practice this long enough, consistently, guess what's gonna happen? Let me give you a real life example. You're working on something, you're just doing your stuff, and then from nowhere you start overthinking. Now if you have been meditating consistently, you're gonna be aware really fast. Just like when you become aware, when you're meditating, you shift your focus back to your breathing. Now also you shift your focus back to your work because you have been trained to shift your focus from your thoughts to your breathing, from your thoughts to breathing again and again. Now you can shift your focus whenever you want. So I'm telling you guys, mindfulness is key. Just knowing that you can disidentify yourself from your mind and realizing that you're not your thoughts. Your thoughts are not you, and your thoughts cannot define who you are as a person. Alright, so number 2. Have some alone time. I want you to take 5, 10, 15 or even 30 minutes from your day and just let your mind think. Now this is like meditation, but I want you to do something different. Reflect on your thoughts. Here you're not going to be focusing on breathing on anything in particular. Just reflect on what you're thinking at that given moment. Again, remember, you're not your thoughts. Your thoughts are not you. But just choose which thoughts you have to reflect on. Find some reality out of your thoughts and question some of your thoughts. So reflecting means getting in touch with reality. Sometimes you just cannot ignore your thoughts because sometimes you're going through really a serious stuff and you have to think about it. So by having alone time, you're gonna have the opportunity to focus on your thoughts and just think and reflect, and that's gonna make you get to know yourself well. You're gonna know yourself more than you used to, and most importantly, you can choose which type of thoughts to entertain, which type of beliefs that you have. Maybe from reflecting on your thoughts, you might realize that you had a limiting belief, so now you're gonna change that thoughts. You're gonna start thinking better. You're gonna allow beautiful and novel thoughts to get into your mind. Number 3, think of the worst thing that could happen. This is for those situations where you're overthinking about a particular thing and you're afraid that it might turn out bad. Let's say you want to call or text someone, or even just you want to go and talk to them. You're gonna make a big decision, but you're a little bit afraid that you might make a bad decision or you're gonna go the wrong way. When you encounter this type of situation when you're overthinking and you're afraid to take action, just think of the worst thing that could happen. You want to talk to your crush? What is the worst thing that could happen? She will literally say, go away. Is it really harmful? No. Or if you have to decide something by just thinking the worst choice, the worst case scenario that could happen, you're gonna realize that things are not that bad. Because sometimes we overthink about things to the point where we are paralyzed to take action. So this will make you really calm and just think clearly and logically to decide on something. Next one, write it immediately. Sometimes I just get running thoughts on what type of content that I'm gonna make, what type of videos that I'm gonna make, but on those times I just write them down, maybe on my phone notes or on a paper. I'm just gonna write them and I just feel calm. I just feel relaxed after that, because now my mind knows that I can get back to it whenever I want, so it will relax by its own. So whenever you are overthinking, especially about your goals, your plans, future things that you're gonna do, just write it down. Write it immediately and you're gonna see you're literally gonna see your thoughts just flying away. Alright, so now you have learned to face your overthinking issues, and these tips that I've given you really worked for me, because I'm an overthinker, and I hope they will work for you too. I really appreciate you watching this video. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna see you next one. Ciao.